The political world is getting more and more ridiculous each day. This time we are seeing a catfight in the making. It seems our First Lady Melania Trump is excellent at dropping political smackdowns against her husband's enemies without actually ever saying a word. She drops them by just wearing certain items of clothing. Yesterday at the UN was no exception. Melania arrived along with President Trump in a stunning gray and white plaid pantsuit that has everyone talking and racing to buy. But what makes this even better is the fact that we all still remember who initially made the pantsuit famous in the political world. Yup, crooked Hillary Clinton. As it turns out, Melania knows how to pick the right outfit that will turn heads and catch attention. Although many of us would probably agree it's not the clothes but the person wearing them that makes them shine. When Hillary Clinton wore this, she made the pantsuit look like a cross between something Kim Jong-un would wear to a costume party and just a plain sack of potatoes. This isn't the first time Melania Trump has pulled a great stunt like this. If you all recall, just days before the second presidential debate between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton was to take place, a video surfaced in which the now president, Donald Trump, boasts about how easy it is for him to get women, but not in that exact language. Trump told then Access Hollywood host Billy Bush that he just goes up to beautiful women and grabs them by the PY. What's more, Trump explains, when you're a star, they let you do it. So what did Melania do? She wore a silk shirt with a pussy bow. How's that for trolling? The Guardian reports. Who is Billy Bush, the man egging on Trump in tape about groping women? Donald Trump isn't the only familiar face in the 2005 tape recording of the Republican nominee bragging about attempting to fuck married women. The other man in the frame making lewd comments is former Access Hollywood host Billy Bush, a cousin of former President George W. Bush. You can do anything, Trump brags on tape about using fame to get women. At various points, the young Bush gamely laughs along at Trump's gross boastings. When apparently spotting actor Ariane Zucker outside the bus, who is wearing a purple dress, Bush says, "Sheesh, your girl's hot as shit in the purple." Yes, the Donald has scored. Whoa, my man. Later in the clip, Bush jokingly asks Zucker to choose between me and the Donald, and adds, "Oof, get out of the way, honey." Oh, that's good legs. Go ahead. Donald Trump's sex boasts, when you are a star they let you do anything. Bush later issued a statement to Variety that said, "Obviously I'm embarrassed and ashamed. It's no excuse, but this happened 11 years ago. I was younger, less mature, and acted foolishly in playing along. I'm very sorry." Trump said that their recorded conversation was merely locker room banter and a private conversation. Bill Clinton has said far worse to me on the golf course, not even close. It is unclear how the leaked footage will affect Bush's new role as co-host of the 9 a.m. hour of the Today Show, NBC's highly profitable morning show. The program's Facebook page had been overtaken by hundreds of critical comments about Bush's behavior, with many viewers asking for him to be suspended or fired. While NBC has yet to make a comment on the recording, Anthony Quintano, who formerly ran the Today Show's social media efforts, tweeted that a majority of Today Show production staff is female, noting that it won't go over well internally to keep Billy Bush around. To celebrity gossip followers, Bush is best known as former primary host of Access Hollywood, the nationally syndicated weekday news program created by a former Entertainment Tonight executive producer. Bush led the charge as an industry insider and friend to the stars, often appearing on red carpets, cozying up with talent at the Golden Globes, Grammys, and Academy Awards, among other glitzy events. From 2004 through 2006, ABC had him host its live pre-show for the Oscars, as Ryan Seacrest does most years for the E! Network. Before joining Access Hollywood as the East Coast correspondent in 2001, Bush put his smooth voice to work on radio, hosting multiple programs, including his own, Billy Bush and the Bush League Morning Show, which aired until he joined the celebrity news show. The Today Show welcomed him into the fold in 2016, bringing him on as a full-time host after having him contribute to the network's Olympics coverage. In Rio de Janeiro he landed the exclusive interview with Ryan Lochte, during which the Olympic swimmer lied about getting robbed at gunpoint, and subsequently got into a lot of trouble. Bush, who has 3 children with his wife Sydney Davis, is a member of America's influential Bush dynasty. He's first cousins with former President George W. Bush and former Florida Governor Jeb Bush, who was once largely regarded as favored to win the Republican presidential nomination, as well as the nephew of former President George H. W. Bush, who has reportedly vowed to vote for Hillary Clinton this year. Friday's development doesn't mark the first time Bush has been linked to Trump. The on-air personality hosted the Miss Universe pageant 4 times during the period that Trump coroned the competition. Trump sold the Miss Universe organization in 2015, after 2 television partners dropped the broadcast in response to Trump's controversial comments about illegal immigrants made on his presidential campaign. Although the left excels at not being gifted in the morals department, they lost their ever-loving minds over this, but like everything else they tried to do to candidate Trump, they failed. And thank God they did.